Okay. So last week you guys finally finished your cruise slash vacation, I guess.
Sorry, I just have to exit the game for a second.
That's fine. I'm gonna be explaining things. Um, and you guys had the three of you had each one first, second, and third place. Uh, Core's not currently in the game because he's hiding from responsibilities right now. Just saying. Uh, but he's probably gonna have to dip. I assume like some way halfway through or something.
It
Uh,
sounded like he would probably just have us on his headphones to listen in, but probably not be able to talk much, was the impression I got.
I assume that as well.
Yep, I can talk whenever I'm on deliveries, but my signal will be pretty iffy, so
I figured. So yeah, Rio won first place, obtaining him a shiny melodic in a dive ball. Uh, Brad won second place, giving him basically the equivalent of a super rod. Uh, a The rod itself did come with a keystone, not that you need it, but because you already have one. So you probably like, I already have one of those, so they'll probably just keep the keystone. Uh, but they gave you the fishing rod has a spot for a keystone, and you were also given a Gyarados site as well. Buster won
Yeah.
third place, which he got a, if I can
Oh,
remember,
Water MZ, which I gave to, I
which yeah,
believe, Brad.
Yeah, you gave to me, to Brad.
Because I don't use Z.
huh. And then the random fisherman who won because you got because I think it was it I don't remember if it was Rio. I think it was Brad. You knocked out Leaf in the first round, didn't you? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he did.
Yeah, I did.
Uh, because with the Pokemon that she had and the abilities I gave her, she couldn't use her abilities to her fullest. Because she has abilities that if a Pokemon can Mega Evolve, she can force that evolution without a stone.
Okay.
So none of the Pokemon she had could Mega Evolve, which was sad. So, uh,
Yeah.
so, and obviously she's also a Fairy type ace, and none of her guys were Fairy type except. So she had to use an ability to make it temporarily Fairy type to do. So
Yeah, I
she
mean, I
was
had to do the same for fighting.
so at that point, it just came down to who had caught the better Pokemon. Uh, but yeah, after that, and you guys exited into Lanterre Port City. Uh, you didn't really talk to either Red or Green before going off, but
No, they
Brad,
hopped on an Aerodactyl and flew
yeah,
away.
Brad noticed the two of them hopped on top of an Aerodactyl and were headed to Neutrella because Red had told you that he was participating in a uh, exhibition match there. Uh, Now, in the present, Rio's contest for the last ribbon he needs in Lanterre Port City is in 3 days. Uh, I don't know if anyone other than Buster would be interested in fighting the gym leader for his rematch bout, so to speak. Uh,
Yeah, Rio said he would be interested.
so I will have. I don't have that ready because I didn't even think about that. Uh, so I'll have him ready next week for him to be challenged. So in the meantime, let's assume sometime either before or after, uh, like the day before or the day after Rio's contest, 3 days from now. is when you'll be doing the gym fight because uh, busy doing. He's busy out on his boat, and he says he'll be back in like that amount of time. I mean, they're very.
Okay.
He's very does things at his own pace, so to speak.
Yeah, fine by me.
The way that
Um,
I'm the way it's kind of matches actually the way I'm imaging his character, him in my mind, especially
They're
the
all
picture that I got of him.
they're all just lazy fishermen in Lanterre Port City.
Hold on, I think I'm echoing through things. Let me make sure because I'm noticing when you were talking, Kaz, stuff was coming through my microphone, which it shouldn't be unless Discord's messed up, and I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Nope, that's correct. I don't know if you guys are echoing. I don't know why it would be doing that because I literally didn't I literally changed the volume and that was it, and I've put it back to what it was before. So I don't know if you guys are echoing. There's literally nothing I can do about it.
everyone sounds good to me so far.
Well,
Yeah,
it's gonna no. I mean, it's
me
gonna be
too.
echoing in like my recording and Twitch and stuff,
Oh,
because that's always a problem. Always. But anyways, Rio said he's going to basically prepare uh, making accessories for the contest. So that being said, what do Brad and Buster do then? Would you like to do the same thing you did the last time you guys were here and he decided to do this and go off and to the forest to look for Pokemon and stuff? That
actually,
happened last
yes,
time
that's
you were here.
exactly what I wanted to do.
Sure. I need to train some, my Pokemon up.
Yeah. Also, we're two Pokemon away from leveling up. Two Pokemon seen, so
Oh,
we're right there.
Well, you have three options. You can either go to like the port of Lanterre Port City and fish for Pokemon. You can go outside the city, or you could head into the forest.
So I know where I would like to go. Do you have any opinions, Brad?
um. Well, I was gonna say I could go and try out my new golden fishing rod, but but then I thought, no, I would want to train Alistair. He's a ground type, so maybe I shouldn't go
Get him
after water
higher level
Pokemon.
for the Lightning Gem.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, yeah, no, I think every grass is bad too
If the two
against
of you
ground.
want, you also can both roll me. One of you can roll me a D100 and specify high or low, say within 25, depending on which way you pick. If it's in that area, you can find random trainers also to fight that just happen to be here.
Oh, okay.
So it's up to you if you want to go out and find Pokemon or if you want to just fight trainers.
I'm good with whatever. Although one thing that I would like to look for while we're in this area is I want to try and find Heracross in this forest. Because I
Have you
was told a
seen a
long time
Heracross
ago.
yet?
No, I don't. Maybe
No,
actually, but it was something that I. Oh yes, we have. We have seen it
In
because I
that
remember
case,
looking it up, and it was in the forest, and it was near Physical Town, if I remember right.
let me just check my random encounter table. Since you do have it in your Pokedex, I can tell you where in Divisional you can find it at least. Uh, if it would actually, oh my god, if it would actually search in the thing, but of course it won't.
And then yeah, Heracross and like Shroomish or Breloom are
You can
two that
find
I'm just
them in
interested in.
Faldor Swamp, which is completely really far away from you,
Oh yeah, complete opposite side. Cool.
or you can find them around Physical Town.
Okay, they're not in the forest. I thought they were.
Let me
Oh,
just. Oh, let me open up the Pokedex to make sure it's not a specific thing, because it might actually also be in the forest nearby you too, but it might be specifically just swamp, maybe. But I put it in physical town because it is technically a
Yeah,
fighting
it's a
type as
fighter.
well.
Yep,
yeah.
100%.
Uh, uh, yeah, I thought it would be. I mean, to me, it would make sense it would be in there, but I wouldn't really call that a rainforest. Yes, I'm gonna actually add him into uh, the forest nearby here too.
Sick. All right, then
Okay.
yeah, I would like to adventure around in the forest a bit. We could also go in the forest on like, the coast here so that we can check both zones if you want to use your fishing rod.
Uh, sure, yeah. And I was thinking I could train Electro instead. If we go, if we, yeah, let's go near the coast
Where
in the
is that
forest.
fucking border forest? Let me put this into a random spot right there.
Cause it's a golden fishing rod.
It's a
I'm hoping I'll
it's not a
pull up
golden fishing
something
rod.
really good.
It's essentially a super rod.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gold.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
really
real
well
good.
crafted.
Super rods are fantastic.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm hoping I'll pull up something good, something cool.
All right. In that case, uh, assuming you tell Rio that you guys will be back sometime soon while he's working on stuff, uh, the two of you head out. So move forward and roll me a D100. If you are going to be specifically looking for Pokemon, I'll give you a better chance at random encounters.
Yeah, let's go along the coast down into the forest.
Okay.
And let's look along the coast where Kaz might be able to do some fishing.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, so in that case, um, let's. How long are you gonna stay in this area to fish?
Um,
Till at least you maybe
I'll
get
just
one Pokemon
I'll
or something?
just cast my rod in one time, and if I doesn't really matter if I catch something, that's good, and if I don't,
All
that's
right.
okay.
Well, let's start by you entering into it. It's not necessarily fishing. So, Buster, you can roll me a D100 for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I have Cirrus out right now.
What does that do, if anything?
Oh, it doesn't do anything, just like in case you
Okay.
were like wondering.
Yeah.
She's just
So,
who's
Brad,
out.
who would you have out just walking?
I'll have um I'll have Electro.
Okay. Let's see. So that's around land here. If I can find that. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly do this. Okay. That's interesting. Uh, 1d4 plus 1. Actually, no, there's only the two of you, so I'll just do the d4. Okay. Um, as you guys are walking along the coast of the area, So this area is still kind of beachy, but it is getting a little rockier as you continue further west. Uh, and right before you're about to cast out your line bread, Buster, you will spot. Ooh, actually, I need. What level are the two of your guys?
Um,
42.
I don't remember. Just hold on. Electro is 37.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do something different in
When
this
does he turn
case.
to Electivire? 40?
40.
Okay. So he's pretty close.
Um,
Yeah.
Jumping out of the shallows of the water is a kingler.
Oh,
Oh,
yo.
cool.
I love Kingler.
Brad, high or low?
Low.
All right. He doesn't look too happy for some reason.
Oh,
I'm gonna try and talk to it. I'm gonna actually use now that I can like project auras. Oh, wait, can I look at the Oh yeah, I can read the aura of Pokemon and trainers. Okay. Um,
yeah, your aura
so I guess
user
like
now.
what sort of like shade or color is this Kingler's aura? Like is it really dark like it's pissed?
Um, how do I explain this? Uh, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I would. If you're just looking at the aura, you can't really you can't really identify like its intentions with that, right?
Yeah, I once we see one more Pokemon intend to get the feat that lets me do that.
Okay, well in this case, uh, it's it is angry and just seems to be lashing out, but you don't know why.
Okay. I'm gonna just let's see, how is this phrased? Project your intent. Um, I guess I would like to project and like an intention of like helpfulness toward him. Like I'm willing to like lend a hand with whatever is making it upset.
Uh, Roll the soothe check, and I'll give you a bonus because you're using aura things.
Aw. All right, well, confirmed. I am the reason it's mad. If I wasn't before, I am now.
All right, 1 second, you two. Um, minimize everything I have open. Then go into here. Then I should have. I can archive that now. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna grab you two. Cirrus and Electro. Considering who you have out, this shouldn't take too long, depending on what you decide to do. Boop. And boop.
Yeah.
Please add your speeds to things. Great. All right, and we lost someone. Da, 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 da. How fast are you, Kingler? What did you say your guys' levels were?
42. And 37, I think, for Electro.
Yeah, 37.
$42 and $37. So, 35, 36, and then 40 extra. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, he's interestingly, he's weirdly fast. Need busters in there too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I need both Cirrus and Electro to roll me d20s.
Okay.
Alright, so that would mean trainers are last. Alright, it is going like that. So Cirrus goes first as it reacts to the Kingler attempting to attack Buster.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that we all had 15. That's funny. What's the range on? Um, 4. Okay. And her speed, I forget, is 10. Okay. Alright. Okay. So she will fly to there and attempt to defuse the situation by putting him to sleep and does not succeed. What's the AC on that? Or can you all hear me? Or is anyone talking?
Oh, no, my freaking, I was muted on my headphones, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's a
Okay.
I vice grip and I realized I was not hearing things. Yeah. He ignores Cirrus and lunges out at you with vice grip, and that definitely is going to hit unless you have an
Oh yeah.
insane thing to hit with.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus his uh, attack. Ooh, wow, his attack is fucking high. 34 damage to Buster.
Okay.
And then it is
What?
Electro's turn.
Buster, are you planning on catching this Kingler?
I'll probably try.
Okay.
Unless you want it. Like you can have it if you'd
Uh,
like.
um, no. I no, I won't. It is a cool crab, but I'll pass on it. So,
Okay, then yeah, I'll probably just give it one or two shots to catch then. But
okay.
I would say for now we need to we need to try and deal with it.
Okay. Well, so I have light screen, so how does that work? How would that work if I used it?
So
Uh,
I think you put up like a physical wall on the battlefield that would look
ye-
something like this, and then if someone tries to attack with a special attack from one side of the screen to the other, it cuts the damage in half.
Okay.
sorry if you hear
It's
yourself
a
in the background. I
little
was just checking
weird.
things. Okay.
Okay. I know. I guess I know what he's gonna do.
So basically, you can move around and you can put light screen basically on like a
Yeah.
square in front of you. Basically, that's on one square around you, in front of you, wherever you go.
Yeah. I'll just move to there,
Uh huh.
and then I'll do Thunder Punch.
Okay. Yeah, light screen probably not gonna be helpful for this guy, considering he just attempted a physical move.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I mean, come on, man, it's not that boring.
Well, he is a water type too, so.
Yeah, that's gonna hit him.
And then I have Discharge and Shockwave, and I didn't want to use those because I might hit Buster.
Appreciate
So that's
that.
53 minus his defense times 2. Uh, Buster, as you're being gripped by this Kingler, Electro just comes up beside you, punches Kingler in the face, and he gets knocked out in one hit.
Yeah, yeah, Kingler's kind of made of paper.
He's got he
Oh,
actually actually no wait, I forgot to hold on. I
yeah,
actually might have did
I
math
didn't
wrong here.
expect that.
18.
I thought Kingler
Oh
was
wait, hold
more
on. Actually, he
bulkier.
might actually
Thought
be
Kingler
alive. Let
had
me
like
just double.
really low HP or
Oh no,
something, didn't it?
I mean he sure gets punched in the face, but he's still
Oh
barely
no,
up.
his defense is huge.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just forgot to add. I forgot to add his bonus stuff, and that's
His
why.
HP is kind of low, but he has
Yeah.
good defense. If that had been a special attack, that it might have dropped
That
him.
being said, Brad and Buster, you guys are on the same initiative, so you can do it however you want.
Um, uh,
It's too bad you
I
didn't
don't.
paralyze him.
Hmm. I mean, should I just try chucking a ball?
Uh, yeah, I guess you can try
Um,
it. He's almost knocked out. I only have
oh, that might catch.
okay, 26 or no 21. Sorry,
Yeah,
you rolled a
I
16.
I think that might catch it. That's a really good roll.
Yep, that. Sorry, my freaking keep forgetting my thing was off because you guys were talking. But yeah, no. Even without like worrying about his level, that is enough for HP wise. He would be captured.
Sweet.
Okay,
All right, I'll take it.
good job.
Thank you.
Let me get the
It's,
two of your Pokemon experience for that, and then Brad, you can do me a favor since we're already on this map. Anyways, you're gonna be fishing for something, anyways. I assume, unless you want to move on
okay.
to the next area.
Uh,
Um,
what level is this Kingler, by the way?
39.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
we can stay on this map, sure.
Alright, that's 1,560 experience to Electro and Cirrus.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, and then in that case, I need you to roll me, not a D100 because you're using a rod to capture something, and you're not just running into anything. God, I gotta remember. Uh, Unless you have, I can come up with a interesting way to use a skill that you may be better at. I believe I made it concentration for the first thing.
Well, I do have telekinesis. Remember,
You do, but
I
this is for just trying to get a bite on your hook right now. Telekinesis would be if they were already on your hook.
oh yeah. Okay, pulling it out of the water. Okay, so I roll concentration.
Yeah, and you will get a +2 to this because you're using the fishing rod. We'll say it's a
Okay.
DC of, let's say, 14.
Oh,
Uh, so that's only a 5. So you wait around after, for like, let's say about an hour, and you're not really getting any more bites in this area. Maybe that Kingler, made stuff like run away because it was just freaking out.
okay. There's nothing else fighting here. Let's move on. That's that's what Brad says.
Now Buster is muted.
Thank you for saying that because I had forgotten. I just had some birds screaming outside my porch and they were super loud and I didn't want them to come through Discord.
Hmm. All right. What time would you guys have left? The city. the day after you guys arrived, because would have been 6 when you guys got off of the uh, ship to Port City.
Oh, hmm. Oh, because we knew. I guess if we know that we have a couple days to kill and we don't really have any big plans, I would probably sleep in a little bit, honestly, because I usually don't do that. I don't know. What if we left town around like, does noon sound all right?
Uh, yeah, that sounds good. We have 3 days to wait for the contest, for Rio's contest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 12 is good.
All right.
Brad won't wake up till about 9 anyways, 9:30.
So then, in that case, that would be. I think the way I've worded this is dumb and weird. So then, in that case, after you're failing to catch anything, it is about 4 p.m. then.
Okay.
So continue
Well,
moving where you're headed.
I moved last time, so you should pick where we go.
Do you want to stay along the coast or do you want to go towards the forest?
Um, let let's go towards the forest.
All right. Then in that case, you roll me a D100 for random encounters.
Me?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you.
Okay. Um, can can you just do it? Cause
You having,
my
you having
touch
problems?
screen isn't working
Okay.
too well.
48.
You just barely beat me to it.
All right. Yeah, I will say since you are looking for a Pokemon, that will be an encounter. So I need another D 39. I think I was D 29.
14.
14. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Are you guys using the same Pokemon?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
1 second. Okay. Uh, did any of your Pokemon level up from that experience?
No.
Um. No.
There we go. Okay. Oh, then it would still be that then. Okay. As you are heading up decide. Okay, well, let's head actually into the forest because that's where you wanted to catch a thing, Buster. Right before you would leave, where the sand, actually, the sand and basically where the grass to the forest would start. Both of you give me a perception check.
Okay,
Yeah.
just hang on.
8.
Buster, you
Perception.
don't notice anything.
I'm astonished.
I don't think. Let me just check. Let's have this thing roll stealth check. Let's have them roll stealth checks. Oops. Ooh, okay.
Low rolls for me
Ooh.
today. Don't think I rolled above a 10
Okay.
yet.
These guys, two of them, didn't really hide very well, and it kind of ruined it for the other two. But Buster, as you're about to step forward, you kind of stop for a second, and then look underneath your foot, and then in a small mound of sand, there's just a shovel sticking out the top of it.
Huh. Um,
And there's four of
I
them.
that definitely seems a little atypical. I am gonna pull out a Pokedex, I think.
Just
Scan these palisand into.
just roll me a D100. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. It doesn't come up as Pylosands. It still comes up as Sandy Gast.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Sandy Gast was the evolved one.
It is not.
Okay.
It's the other way
I
around.
got them backwards then on what order they were. We have not seen one though before, so that is a level up. I don't particularly intend to catch one. They are cute though.
Um. Yeah, I won't catch one either.
God, I gotta unmute myself. Well, if you don't need them, then soothe or stealth checks.
You know?
Okay.
It's thinking a long time. Oh, hey, there we go.
Unless Brad rolls a 1, you would be fine. Okay.
Oh, that's better.
All right. Well, you ignore them. So, yep. So in that case, your Pokemon will get 585 experience.
Okay, no.
And then choose a spot to enter into the forest. It is now about 7 p.m. I don't know when you guys want to stop or make camp or anything, but
I mean, 6 is still plenty early.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay. Uh, Buster, before I ask you to roll with a Pokemon, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okie doke. Oh, not bad.
Okay. That'll come into place after the encounter. Uh,
Okay.
but for right now, that's pretty high. You are now in the forest, and I assume you're looking for a Heracross, right?
Yeah, I mean, ideally. I'm mostly looking for Pokemon in general, but Heracross would be a pretty great
Okay. Did it not save? Dun, 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 dun. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. Uh, Buster, roll me a d29.
one. Oh, is that what I rolled on the last one? No, I got 14 on the last
Ooh, okay. I might actually only do. Let's do only like 2 of these at most. Okay, there's only one. I'm gonna roll it. Brad, high or low?
Low.
Okay, I will do something different then. Uh, because he would definitely be that. I need both of you to make uh actually oop, it didn't. Uh, okay. One second. There'd be 4 of you. Ooh, okay, so the last one's gonna miss. Alright, I need. Oh, minus on that. Buster, do you want to be 1 or 2?
one.
You're gonna be 2?
I mean, I don't know what it's for, so I'm just picking blindly. So yeah, why not?
Alright, okay, I need Buster, Brad, and. And, Brad, do you still have Electro out?
Yeah.
I need Buster, Brad, and Electro to make me uh probably acrobatics checks in this.
Hmm.
No, I'll say perception checks first. This is a separate thing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Just a D20 for Pokemon.
Yeah. This is to see if you see this thing coming. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to roll perception for yourself, I can roll it for your Electro then.
Okay. Yeah, you can D20.
Okay. That meets it. So I will. Uh, yeah. Uh, okay. In that case, I need you to roll me an acro uh batics check, Brad, as both you and Electro uh spot an attack coming at you
Mm.
Okay.
at your group, basically. All right, you don't avoid
It's not
it,
good.
and unfortunately, Electro doesn't avoid it either. All right, um, so it misses Cirrus, like it doesn't even hit her. But Buster, Brad, and Electro all get hit uh, by a single pin missile.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Buster's, yours is a crit.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 20 and you said 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so,
So how much damage is that?
1 second. So, 1d6 plus 1 plus its melee attack, which is that much. So, Brad is taking 24 minus his defense. Electro is taking 21 minus his defense. And Buster, you are taking 23 minus your defense. Brad's still taking the most damage, even though Buster got hit by a crit.
So, okay. Electro only takes 9 damage.
I don't think I had a token
I
for
only
this.
took 6 because I can take a hit, which reduces damage
So does
further.
Brad, I believe.
I have that also. It reduces it by 10.
Oh, I only have the one that reduces it by 5. I need to get my HP higher before I can get the 10.
Yeah, I can take a hit plus.
Have any of its evolutionary line. Okay.
So minus defense.
As you guys get hit by these pin missiles and shrug off most of the damage, uh, jumping down from a tree is a chestnut.
Oh. Oh, he's about to explode.
So I only take 2 damage, I think.
Uh, Buster, is your aura thing just always like active?
From what I understand, yes.
Okay. It's not like the Kingler where he was just like completely hostile to you. You can roll me a ooh, what would that be? To try and understand something.
Yeah,
Is it
that's the issue, is they don't really have like a sense motive in this game.
Yeah, just roll me a D100 and I guess add your yeah, just add a D20 and add let's say uh I'm trying to think of what it might be. Special defense modifier.
That is a 16.
All right. You kind of get the feeling that it's not attacking you, that it's just angry and wants to attack you. You get the feeling you entered its territory, basically.
Hmm. Well, Brad, do you have any interest in adding a chestnut to your team?
Oh, well, no. Chestnut is cool, though.
Yeah, I don't think I would
No,
use
I
a
won't.
chestnut. Um, I
Did
would
we?
be all right with just apologizing to it then and seeing if it'll let us go on our way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like Cirrus will probably blow it up in one hit, but
Did we already see a chestnut?
let me check.
Or I don't think
No,
so.
we've seen chess spin.
And Quilladin, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Uh, in that case, if you are just going to back down from this, roll a soothe check. Why, Buster?
Look, man, Roll20 hates me, all right?
Um. Okay, I can give you two options. It is not going to let you pass.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
either
so
fight it to
we'll have
move
to fight it.
forward, or you're gonna have to go around a really long way to get where you're going.
All right. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to intimidate it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use browbeat, and I'm basically just gonna like sharpen my gaze a bit and like level my tone and be like, "Look, friend, we didn't mean to interrupt you. Just let us go, because if you try to fight us, it's not gonna go well for you. Just let us go." That's not as intimidating as I hoped that would be. I
Hmm.
rolled an 8.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Hold
my
on. Um.
skill that I'm gonna use a skill that I have as let me help you with that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Finally,
that would actually be great.
finally, I get to use that.
Okay. What does it do?
Uh, I I don't remember. I think it
It
adds
gives
plus
it gives
5.
+5 to an ally's roll, and you can only do it a few times a day.
I can do it
Okay.
3 times or
So,
4 times.
uh, you say that, and Brad comes up behind you and like lights fire in his hands.
Yeah, that tracks.
Um, and it kind of looks to you, looks to your Pokemon, and goes back into the trees, but you get the feeling it's still watching you.
That's fine.
All
I'll
right.
once it starts to climb back up, I'll just be like, "All right, sorry for disrupting your day. Have a good night, man."
All right. Now, that was in like the middle. I'll get to your experience in a minute here. I gotta
Oh
go
yeah, that's
back, but
fine.
I want to leave you with
As
something, and then you can decide what you're gonna do with this information. Um, after like once you're reaching to like the end where you're which way you're deciding to go, like in which direction. Um, Buster, with that 19 perception from before, uh,
Oh yeah.
you kind of stop and then you kind of look down at the ground and you see an odd amount of human foot traffic going in the direction to the uh, which way you're to the west, because that would be what way west is if you're looking on a map.
Uh,
But it does look pretty old though. Like it was kind of been faded over a bit.
Interesting.
Brad, you can give me an investigate check when Buster points it out.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if any of your Pokemon that are on you have the tracker ability.
No, I don't think any of mine.
I think Rio is the only one who has that.
Yeah.
All right, with the 20 investigate check, you can probably guess there's about at least 10 to 12 different sets of footprints.
Oh, that that's a lot. So it's probably when is that chestnut? I'm I'm thinking.
Uh, but with that, also with that 20 investigate, um, the tracks are like maybe closer to a month old, or
Oh,
a couple weeks old rather, not a month.
Hmm.
All right,
okay.
I want
all
to
right,
follow these.
all
I
right.
want to see
One
where they
second.
go.
Everybody take 10 because I gotta go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water.
Okay, that's fine. I could do with stepping away for a minute myself.
All right, so everybody take 5 minutes maybe. Go to this. Now mute myself. Anyways, back to roll 20. All right, are you guys going to follow the footprints?
Yeah, I absolutely
Yeah,
intend to.
yeah,
All right.
sure.
Um, so you head off to the west, and I'm going to need uh, let's say either uh investigate checks or perception checks
Okay.
to follow these
I'm
tracks to see if you can figure out where the heck they're going or if they're just lost. These tracks are just lost.
I'm probably better at investigate, so I'll do that.
Um, hold on a second. Okay, no,
Mm,
I don't.
that is not gonna be good enough, Brad.
Okay. I use my good investigate roll already.
Buster.
Sorry, I'm just checking one more thing. Okay, yeah. All right, it's gonna be D20 plus 1, 4. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat and say that I actually succeeded on that check.
I need you to roll me another d20 though, and this is for a good reason.
All right.
Okay. Uh, so Buster, you feel lucky that you are going in the right way. After Brad kind of like can see where the footprints are going, um, but you still get lost. And as you look at the ground, you notice that the footprints in the area you're in are crisscrossing everywhere.
Oh, okay, so something is making it like wonky here, is my assumption.
So, for reference, Buster can use that ability to succeed on the check to find whatever the heck is in this area, but there is something that's stopping it from automatically just com- working completely. Basically, that means that you don't have to get the really high DC, but you still have to roll to beat whatever it is that's causing this stuff to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're kind of wandering around, getting a little lost by the looks of it, it's starting to get pretty dark out. As you guys would
Yeah.
think, if we keep going west, we would eventually hit the coast, but then you never end up hitting the coast.
Do our Pokedexes have any sort of like GPS on them?
Roll me a D100 and specify high or low. Oh
Oh,
no.
okay. Sorry. All right. Well, then I'll roll it again and I'll say hi. Nope.
It does, but you think the forest or something is causing it to not work properly. It's like flickering.
Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, I feel like it's pretty clear that something is messing with us, and I would like to figure out what that something is. Do you
It is
have
now
any
about.
ideas, Brad?
Your clock on your thing is still working. It is about 10 p.m.
Oh, that's fine. I'll stay up. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Uh, y- yeah, I'll stay up with Buster. I'm interested to.
How long are you gonna stay up to? Because you'll get exhausted eventually.
Uh, I mean, it'll depend on. I feel like it'll depend on how successful we are. As to like, because like if I feel like I'm really close to figuring it out, then I'm probably gonna continue to stay up for a bit. But if I feel like I've got nothing after a while, then I'll just tackle it again in the morning.
Uh, okay. One thing just for myself. Uh, Buster, one, two, or three.
Three.
Brad, one or two.
Two.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's for something completely unrelated. But yeah, what do you guys do?
First off, I want to just try and like sit down and clear my head and like meditate a little bit and try and reach out and just see if I can like see or feel or however it works like the aura of any persons or Pokemon or anything other
Give
than just us.
give me a concentration check.
Oh, I'm actually good at that one. Uh,
Brad, are you gonna help him in any way, or are you just gonna?
Um,
I don't know. I felt like 16 is a pretty good roll.
um, we were, because we saw the tracks, so we're trying to find what's in the forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like whatever is like casting an illusion or something here to like get us turned around.
Oh, uh, I don't think I can help much with that.
How many more times they can use
I
that ability?
what ability?
I think he's saying you could use let me help you with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
But like
Uh,
you don't have to if you don't want to, if
Yeah.
you need to save it or anything.
I no, I can use it again.
Okay, sweet.
So
So
that'd
then
be
that
a
would
Yeah.
make
20.
the 21.
Okay.
And that actually makes sense because you like your psychic powers can probably help magnify stuff or something like that. That's what I'm doing is trying to like
Oh, yeah.
auras. It's a very similar sort of thing, I imagine.
That I'm just gonna read what it says for that feat. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's our base trainer feat.
Okay. Um. So uh, Buster, as you sit down and start to reach out uh, to search for auras, I assume, basically.
Yeah,
Of
like trying to do the
anything other
sort of
than
like open your mind thing.
of anything that's might be close to you other than yourselves. Uh, you sense the four of you, and then as you go out further, you can sense maybe like smaller like bug Pokemon or something, and then there's something interfering with you again. And Brad puts his hand. Uh, I don't know. Where would you put your hand to help him out with your psychic powers?
Just on his head.
You feel.
I'll
Yeah, you
put
suddenly
I'll
just
put
feel. Yeah, go on.
I'll put my both of my pointer fingers and index fingers on his temples.
Okay. Just like channeling psychic power into me. I
Uh,
dig it.
Yeah.
you feel just fingers just suddenly touch the top of your head, and then you feel as though as suddenly your powers kind of uh, amplify a little bit, and it
Oh yeah.
shoots out just barely past whatever this is stopping you, and you sense uh, the lingering of something, but you don't know if you sense what caused the lingering, and you can sense it in a direction. And basically, what happens, um, I need you to roll me a d20. We'll say DC's 15 to see if you can control if you want to go to this wherever this is pulling you, or if it's basically connected to you now, and you're just going off on your own.
Oh, I mean, I am gonna immediately follow this.
Okay. So then not resisting. Brad, he stands up and you kind of like tumble back a bit, no longer able to help him out.
I'll
He,
just be like, "Come on, let's go. I got something."
oh,
Okay.
you don't even say anything. You just kind of stand up and just start walk.
Oh, if
You
I'm
stand
like,
up and you just start walking in a direction.
oh, if okay, I didn't realize that's what the check was for. I
Yeah,
thought,
that's what the.
okay. Oh well, I
Uh,
said what I said.
um, and as you just walking, and Brad, you can give me a perception check as you,
Okay.
Electro and Cirrus are just kind of following behind Buster.
Okay. Perception.
And as well, we're waiting for that. As you're walking, you're feeling it getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And we'll see if Brad notices anything.
Oh,
Brad, you're just focused on trying not to lose Buster.
okay.
And then uh, Buster suddenly stops, and Buster, with his eyes still closed, opens them, and you and Brad both see a very very overgrown stone structure that just has vines and uh, some small trees growing out of it, and
Um, does it look like a
Okay.
statue by chance?
you can't tell from where you are because there is a staircase that looks like it goes up to something,
Okay.
uh, but everything is just overgrown. This entire place is just overgrown with vines and trees.
I'm gonna say we should take a closer look.
Could, yeah. Could I
Brad, you.
investigate?
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a lot better at
Hopefully
that
this.
stuff than I am.
Hopefully this goes good.
All right.
Yes.
Brad, as you take a look around before going up the stairs into this place, you notice that you don't see those human footprints anymore around this place. Like,
Okay.
like who's ever was trying to maybe get to this place couldn't get here.
Okay. Are
Um,
they,
Seems like
do they
that it's
trail off or
whatever
do they
that
just
was
stop?
trying to keep us away, I would imagine.
uh, you were too busy trying not to lose Buster that you probably think that somewhere way back that the footprints just stopped.
Okay. So just not right here. They didn't stop right here.
No, they didn't stop right here. They were gone a while
Oh,
ago. Buster, I need you
okay.
to roll me a D100 and specify high or low.
Hi.
Okay. Uh, all right. Do you guys ascend the stairs into this place?
Oh yeah,
Buster, you are
absolutely. I'm
sensing
super curious.
sensing numerous auras around you from many small creatures.
Okay. Well, I mean, this feels like, this is something that is in some way significant. So I'm just gonna climb up those stairs and go take a look. Like I'm gonna be moving slowly and like respectfully, like I'm not just
Mm-hmm.
clomping through the underbrush like a nitwit or anything. Like trying to move through without like damaging the plants that are growing out of the cracks in the stone or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm gonna go up the stairs too, but can I stealth up the stairs?
Sure. Roll a stealth check to see how stealthy you are.
I think
Okay.
this is a good play.
Yes.
All right.
Very nice.
As far as you know, no one can see you. Buster, if you want to roll a d20 to see if you can still see Brad as he's trying to hide in all the brush and trees and stuff.
Honestly, I'm probably like just okay to know that he's going into hiding. Like
You can
I'm
sense
mostly focused on trying to just like figure out what's going on.
you can
Okay.
sense my aura, so you know where I am.
Well, I imagine you can probably like hide or dampen some of that a bit, considering you're a
Especially with your
psychic.
psychic powers and stuff, you probably can, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh,
what I was saying.
okay.
I'm
It's
sure
like
I'm
that's
sure as
probably
soon as
part
as
of your
soon as
stealth.
Buster learned how to use aura stuff, he probably would explain to both you and Rio, "Oh, this is how I understand it's working," and blah blah blah. And then you probably put two and together. Oh, maybe I can like use my powers as a psychic to put a barrier around yourself so that you can't be seen by it as well.
Okay.
That's just in my brain how I would think that would work. It's up to you if you want to come up with a better idea. But um,
I
as
don't know.
as the two of you walk or sneak up the sorry
Staircase.
the staircase, yeah, you eventually come up and see um a, a rather big uh temple. Kind of think like uh kind of like a Greek temple where it's like got columns in the front of it, and then it's got like a,
Oh yeah.
a T-shaped or a hat-shaped roof. I can't no, but you know what I mean, right,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Brad? Just to make sure I
Yeah.
understand, you can um and it's relatively dark past the columns because light isn't necessarily reaching it. But there is like a small like beam of light coming in through like where a tree has bursted through the temple, and it's like it looks like it's
Okay.
shining on top of something.
I'm gonna keep going forward and try and see what that is.
Um, as you go forward into the thing, and uh, I'm assuming both of you go forward to whatever where the stream of light is coming from, right?
I mean, yeah, Buster's a sucker for tropes. I'll like continue walking like slowly and cautiously, but I'm gonna be walking toward it. Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah,
All right.
let's
I need,
go.
as soon as the both of you pass like the pillars, I need both of you to roll me a d20. And
Okay.
we'll say you can add your special defense modifier.
All right. Well, then that's just a flat number for me.
Okay. I think my special defense modifier is just 1. So,
Just roll a
Oh,
d20.
is the accessory valid for this?
Um,
Does this
not in
count
this
as
case.
like a
Not
special
in this
defense
case, no.
check? Okay.
Because this is not a skill. This is you trying to resist something that's happening to you as you
Yeah.
go
I
past
didn't
the.
know if that only worked on skills or how those
I'm gonna say
function
in this case
exactly.
that it doesn't because it's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
fine by
Uh,
me.
uh, let's see.
So it's just 4.
Let's just do one. See what the DC of it is. Okay, that's that's unfortunate. You don't have any special defense, Buster, I assume.
No.
Do you have any? Do you have either defense or special, or do you have any in defense then? Is it all just
Yeah, I
attack?
have I have 1 point in defense.
Okay.
I have uh pretty good HP, pretty high attack and special attack, like decent defense, and then just tens for special defense and
All right.
speed.
Buster, you just barely meet the DC. Something in your Brad, you're gonna see this regardless, unfortunately for you, because you only rolled a 3. But Buster,
Okay.
something you don't know where from is trying to show you something in your mind. Now it's up to you if you want to resist it or not.
Um, Honestly, I don't think so. I think I want to see what it is.
All right. The both of you see the same scene, but from your perspective. Uh, so Buster, you can see Brad, and Brad, you can see Buster, but you're basically seeing it through what would basically be your own eyes. Both
Oh,
of you can see the three of you, Buster, Brad, and Rio, um, on a beach that you guys do not recognize at all. Um, and all three of you have Pokemon out at the time. Let's just say, for reasons unknown, you guys have. We'll say you have Domo and Lancelot and Tiger out.
okay.
Well, Rio's back in town.
I'm well aware. This is what you're just seeing.
Oh, just in the vision. Okay.
Yeah. Uh.
What stage are our Pokemon the same?
Uh.
Do I have an Incineroar? Or is it
This,
Litten or Torracat?
no. It's currently as the maximum that of all form that you can get. Uh.
Okay. I thought that it was a vision from the past.
No. So Um, Buster currently, let's say that let's say Domon isn't mega evolved in this situation. Um, but you guys are on a beach and you're kind of just the two of you are looking around, and then obviously you guys are having this vision from your point of view, but you're not if you're not both looking around in your point of view. So in Buster in your thing, uh, Brad and Rio are both looking up at the sky, and then Brad and yours, Buster and Rio are both looking up at the sky. And
Okay.
All right. So what's up there?
Can I investigate? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Where's our fearless leader?
I don't know. Oh,
It doesn't
something.
look like he's
okay, there we
muted.
go. Freaking, my headphones got detached from my computer. What was the last thing you
Oh,
guys heard?
Everything was looking up.
Okay. Uh, uh, so
yeah,
so
we.
in each of your visions, uh, Brad and yours, Buster and Rio are looking up at the sky, and Buster and yours, Brad and Rio are looking up in the sky, and up in the sky, you see a massive, gigantic tear in the sky, and it is it's just it's huge, it's enormous, and something begins to crawl through it. Um, and then suddenly uh, you snap out of it and the vision ends. I need you to roll me a perception check. Buster, I need you to actually roll me two perception checks. One for once when you're in the vision, and then one when you snap out of it.
Okay. Um. I'm not even gonna bother trying to use the re-roll on that, or not re-roll, but the D8. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do uh 1D8. Okay, so that's an 18.
Okay, Brad, I need you to roll me a
1D20, and
perception
it doesn't
check.
break.
Perception? Okay.
Wait, what's the? Oh, that's the breaking thing, right? It gets better somehow. I don't know.
Do you need two
No, just one
checks
from
or
you.
just one?
Just one from you.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 18 from you, Buster, from after the vision or in the vision?
After.
Okay. Um, in the vision for you, Buster, uh, you're holding on to something in your hand, uh, but it's like all blacked out and you can't make anything about it. It's all you can tell that it's circular in nature, and that's it. Uh, Out of the vision. Hold on. Oh, it did not roll very high. Uh, you're kind of like snap out of it, looking around to see what the heck that was, and then you spot something to the left of you, and you can quickly roll me a D100 to see if you can scan it as it flees.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice, but that's not good enough. As it looks like it's something small and maybe green, but it leaves before it can you can get it a good picture of it.
I feel like something is wrong if 69 isn't an automatic
Um,
success.
would I be able to use that skill, or is it just
Uh,
on? Does it have to be a specific check?
it doesn't, but it can't be for this because this was to see
Okay.
if its Pokedex could scan whatever was hiding behind the pillar.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, you guys have now crossed the threshold of the temple, and you had that little interesting uh, thing happen to you.
Yeah. That was weird. Hey
Yeah.
Buster, did you see the same thing I did? Like all three of us were on a beach with our first Pokemon.
I also saw something sneaking around here as well.
Oh,
It might be what was giving us those visions. And it might be what was trying to keep us away also.
maybe.
I want to have a look around.
All right, give me an investigate check or perception, but perception will be harder.
I mean,
Same with you, Brad.
I'm good at investigating.
I'm not, but I was this time.
Oh, I'm not this time.
Brad, you're too focused on trying to stay stealth that you can't really find anything.
Okay, it's fair.
Buster, as you take a look around this temple, it is quite big. Um, it's probably about at 10 meters across, and then you don't know how far back because it's been, or originally it was, because the entire back portion of it's just all broken apart by like trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Too overgrown and
but
whatnot.
at but as far back as you can go, there is uh, a statue that does look familiar.
I'm gonna guess Tornadus.
Uh, Maybe I can't really tell you that, to be honest.
I mean, what does the statue look like?
It is extremely overgrown, and it looks the way that it is. It
Um,
looks similar to the one that you found in the desert, but it is so overgrown with moss and vines that you can
I mean, I'll
barely
start
make it
knocking
out.
okay,
it off. That's fine.
it's a
Unlike
stone.
the one in uh, the desert where it was at least somewhat kept up, uh, this one is it's just been here so long, it's decayed so much.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
mean, I'll try to clean it off.
yeah, maybe I can use my fire tax to clean up all the brush.
We don't want to start a forest fire in the middle of the night.
You,
That would be very bad.
you pyromaniac.
Well, you okay? If you
I don't hate the
if I
idea, but I
wanted to know
think
what
this
the
isn't the
statue
right
was,
time and place for that.
okay,
If we weren't in the middle of the forest at night, I don't know.
okay.
Uh, you take a little bit to try and maybe pull away some vines, try and get rid of some moss. It's still pretty beat up, but at least it's a little bit more recognizable. Uh, like, um, unfortunately, the back part of the statue has been just basically there's nothing there.
Mm. What is like the general shape of the one that we're looking at? Or like the parts of it that are there? Does it have like wings? Is there like a cloud? Is it something else?
Um, I'm trying to think of how I can describe this. Hold on. Hold on. I have to make sure I have what I have here is correct. Um, because it would be actually that. Because I could just look at that then. Right. Okay. It is him. Um, let's see. The back part of it you can't really see, but the front part of um, it looks like it has I'm trying to think of how it would be where it would be cut off on the statue is what I'm trying to think of. Um, from what how the statue is made, you think you're only seeing the top part of whatever this uh, statue is.
Sure.
Uh, the top part has a dragon-like face, I guess you could say, but it has a uh, what it looks like it used to have a horn, but the horn has been snapped off. Uh, basically, all the intricate parts that looks like it was on the statue's probably like been snapped off over just because of
Hmm.
decay over time.
Okay.
It's definitely in so much worse shape than uh, well, you guys know what it is now because she told you, but the Lander statue uh in the desert. But it's
Right.
so
Okay.
it's this one's hasn't been taken care of at all, and it's just decaying a lot.
Okay. I mean, out of game, I think that gives me enough that I know which one it is, but in game, obviously, would
Yeah,
not really
you
have a clue.
can attempt to scan it. However, it will be extremely difficult.
I mean, there's no harm in attempting it.
It
So,
will have, and it will be
Yeah,
high. It'll be
I'll
high. So
try
roll
to.
D100 and we'll see what happens.
that's probably still not quite enough.
That's not enough. No. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for Brad to roll a D100, there's not really much else. Like I said, you can probably sense lots of smaller auras around you, Buster, and
Hmm.
this statue is definitely giving off that residue of what you were being pulled towards before.
Yeah, the little thing that I saw that darted behind a pillar,
Uh
did I get any sort of sense of what its aura looked like?
huh. If only we were going low. Brad, you're. Let's just say, Brad. You know what? Can roll me another D100. and say high or low.
like, okay.
Um, Probably extremely neutral towards you, Buster. Like it wasn't good or bad.
Was there anything like, did it have a different color of aura from like a bunch of the other stuff around that maybe I could try and like pick it out or
Uh, Give me another. What did you roll for perception? You rolled an 18, right?
yeah.
Um,
Like full disclosure, I have no idea how many like if, a bunch of Pokemon of the same species have the same color or different or anything like that. They're really
yeah.
vague about it. Like if you say no, that doesn't bother me.
Um, it was. I'll say. I'll give you this. It's definitely different than all the ones that you're sensing around you now.
Okay.
Uh, but other than that, it's just kind of whatever.
Do I feel like I would be able to like recognize like if I saw that sort like is it sufficiently different that it would stand out if I saw it again?
Not with your current abilities, I'll say.
Okay. I will say on level up, I did acquire two more feats from Aura user, including the Aura Thoughts one that lets me focus for 10 minutes and like get
You
a
didn't. You do
general
not have enough
understanding of
time
what
to be able to
I'm.
do that before it disappeared.
Oh,
So
no, absolutely. I'm just letting you know like that's the
yeah,
new stuff that
I
I'm
I would say
taking.
even then you probably would,
Yeah, no, 10 minutes is a long ass time.
since Aura
I'm
user was something you took more recently. Uh, you wouldn't have had the time to really gauge it. It probably if it
Mhm.
was if it was around now and was hiding, it probably could just probably be one of the many auras you sense now.
Yeah.
I'm
Out
But
of
gonna
yeah,
say
curiosity,
low.
does the
okay.
statue have an aura?
It has a residue, but it doesn't have an aura itself.
Okay, I don't think I can see psychic residue.
I can.
Oh, that's right. You actually,
So there's
yeah. Okay,
nothing, the statue
before okay,
isn't
you
technically
so
alive.
so the statue is where you were feeling the pull towards Buster.
Mhm.
Brad, I give me that D100, and I actually do have something else for you because I totally forgot
Can
about it.
I'll say low. Hmm.
Um, your Pokedex is slowly running out of power.
Okay.
You probably have another day's worth, and then you'll have to charge it somehow.
Okay.
Just have Electro juice it up.
Yeah.
And then it overcharges it and explodes.
No, I'm
Well,
pretty sure the
no.
Zapper skill can
I'm
do
yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure it can too. I was making a joke. Yeah. So Brad, because I forgot, because you are a psychic, you have the ability to sense psychic residue, right? So
Yeah.
you're able to, after what happened to you and Brad, you definitely obviously feel there is a psychic residue in both inside of you and Buster.
Okay.
So
It's
whatever,
on us.
so obviously
Uh,
whatever showed that vision to you was some kind of psychic. Uh,
You, Buster, you have something on you.
I mean, can you just like brush it off?
Oh, okay, I'll try. Oh, wait, you, it's on me too. Do you see that? Or is it just me?
No, I don't see anything.
Oh,
just so you,
it's not
Brad,
coming off.
uh, I don't know if you're just making it for the lulz, but technically, this is something only you would be able to see because Buster's not a psychic, so you can't sense the residue.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but you technically, I don't think you can get rid of the residue. It just kind of disappears over time.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you could try and force it if you want. I don't know if it'll do anything, but yeah. What else would Brad know because of that? Yeah. Unlike Buster, Brad, you don't sense anything coming from this statue. So that's about all you can find out about this place for right now, at
Okay.
least.
Well,
Okay.
I'll make like a mark of it on our map and just remember to mention that
You're
to
as you go to look at your
the
map, it is glitching the hell out right now.
all right. Well, I can remember the general area and try and
You can roll me a
explain it a little bit
D100
to
real
the.
quick, Buster, to do something for me,
Yeah, just take a screenshot on
and
your
specify high
Podex.
or low, and that's probably where we'll
Sorry.
end for
What was it? A D100?
D100. Specify high or low, and this is probably where we'll
Low.
end it for today.
Damn it.
Um, you think you probably should figure out a way to remember how to get back here, and it's like, well, we're tethered by this aura residue, right?
Oh yeah, like
Maybe
I
you could
figured
do
if we
something
need
with
to,
that,
yeah,
um,
if we need to actually get back, I'll just try and do the same thing
and
as
you try and
before.
like make like an imprint with the residue, but you're not sure if it worked or not.
I mean, honestly, it's the middle of the night right now. There don't seem to be any hostile Pokemon here or anything. This isn't a half bad place to camp, really.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Then
Actually, I've been a psychic long enough. I think I will should know what psychic residue is.
yes, you definitely should know what psychic residue is, especially
Yeah.
since I believe we said in your backstory that Sabrina trained you. I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So,
you definitely should know what psychic residue is. I think, to be honest, even Buster probably would know if he hadn't lost his memory with what psychic residue is.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you have seen it before, all like on me from like
in
when I talked
in
with my buddy. So,
in mental town, yeah.
All right. So we will pick up uh, next week, and I will have with you guys in the middle of this thing camping for the night, and I'll have him leveled up for you guys to fight if you want to, and then I have the I was well I had gave it 3 days regardless, but I do have the contest stuff ready, so that's a thing. So stop
okay.
recording.